My blood is boiling.
See, because if that was me screaming, Julie, right now,
I know,
like that,
you're making the right decision.
I'd
I
be
know.
in jail.
Okay guys, we've just been all crying. We're really scared.
You are watching Juliejboye Family Juice.
Hallelujah! And they say, welcome, welcome.
And let me tell you one thing.
Yes.
Prayer always answered.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
He just said prayers are always answered. That's his
Yeah.
uncle.
Virtually every day, I've been sending your messages
To
to
what?
all over the world to look for you.
To where?
To all over the world.
Yes.
Oh.
You know what? It's because hey to my uncle. Happy birthday to you.
We just found
And
out
many
it's his
more.
birthday today. He's the sweetest thing. He just keeps saying, we found you, we
Happy
found
birthday.
you. He's telling him all these things about his childhood.
Huh?
It's just nuts.
October
Okay,
5th.
you didn't miss
October
anything.
5th. It's the same as Demi Lovato.
I'm following that chart. As far as I hear, this crisis is going to go on longer than we expect, longer than we want. Because I guess the CDC is saying, I mean, this is all speculation, that it's going to peak at the end of April. So we're going to try and stick to our chart. Gymnastics has been canceled. So far, tumbling has not been, but it's only a matter of time before they cancel that too. Right now, he's talking to his mom. When he talked to his uncle, he was a sweetheart. He kept saying, Alex, you are a boyecho. You are not a boye, you are a boyecho. I'm like, we'll just use boye as your stage name. Because we didn't know that boyecho existed. It's just so crazy. Oh my gosh. And he's like, Alex, you are the North Star. You are the North Star that's bringing this family all back together. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's crazy. And what else did he say? Now he's talking to his mom. He's about to talk to his sisters. It's just nuts.
This is what a gymnast does on a skateboard.
We're all trying to get gas, and the gas stations have like locked up. Can you see like nobody's pumping because they're not working? Okay, they're on their next, part of they're on their next hour of the little chart we have. They're cleaning up. I just said we're gonna clean up something a day, whether that's the living rooms or the bathrooms. Today is the backyard. So they're cleaning up all the garbage out there and the dog poop and putting sleds away that have been like outside since the snow was falling. Then we're gonna go have lunch. So our districts are providing, at least the Sandy district, the Canyons district is providing lunch, free lunch for all kids up to 18. So unfortunately it's not at our elementary school, but we're gonna go to the next nearest one and get them a free lunch, just see how crowded it is and if it's worth it, because I'll do that every day if I can, just to preserve the food that we have. I'm sure that's what everyone else is planning too, so we'll see what the line is like. And then we'll have some quiet time, and while these little kids are napping, they can do some schoolwork on the computer. And that's about all I've got so far. The boys still have tumbling today, but yeah, that's gonna be canceled too pretty soon, I'm sure. Because from what I've heard, Trump's gonna be shutting down the whole country for a couple weeks. I'm just feeding him a bottle. Say hi, guys. Get ready. And I went to the gas station and the gas pumps weren't working, so that's great. Okay, this is one of our jobs we're working on. Clearing all the leaves. Kind of just cleaning up our backyard. This is one of the big draws to our house, was this awesome backyard. Okay, now we're practicing something we've done in the past. Where's your boye buddy? Buddy! Buddy! Ari, where's your buddy? Anybody know what movie that's from? Nope, she's with Treyu. I've got the baby. India's got Kenya. Xander, you're on Ari. Buddy! If you guys haven't seen Heavyweights, you've got to see that movie with Ben Stiller. It was the first movie I've ever seen him in. We're going into the middle school to get the free lunch. Doesn't look crowded, so I'm hoping this works out. Yes, okay. This is the system they've got in place.
Or we have turkey today. Turkey. Turkey for you. Okay.
Cool, Dad. Say thank you.
Just make a lunch. Just make a lunch. And then go to her and grab some milk.
This is awesome. And they're making the lunches back there. It's gonna make me cry. Did you get a milk, good girl? Did you get one, Trey Trey? Okay, so we're gonna have a little picnic. This is what we're starting. We've got some chips, sandwiches for everybody. I'll probably cut these in half and freeze them. Ooh, look at fun! This, you want some ranch? And a string cheese and apple. Awesome lunch. You have all the same stuff. Oh, and they've got ham sandwiches. This one has cantaloupe. No, that's your mayonnaise and mustard. Put that on your sandwich. You want that. Okay, so that was awesome. There was just no questions asked. I didn't have to give them my name or anything. They just gave a sack lunch to everybody. I'm saving all of these. And I'm also saving the garbage. Oh, India, don't do that. I'm also saving, look what you just did. Okay? Can you not do that, please? I'm saving the bags for the dog poop. They even give you little ranch.
Can I have my string cheese, please?
Oh, this is so stressful. I've got him on reflex math. I've got 2 kids sleeping. Like, this looks like I'm on top of it. I've been yelling at them. Don't talk to each other. She is on reflex math. And India is learning. Stupid passwords are gonna be the death of me. She's learning Khan Academy. This sucks. Okay, Ari's working on some penmanship. This is out of these books right here. Kindergarten and first grade. India's working on first grade over there. Dana's right there working on a prodigy. It's like math. And I have officially picked up swearing. Like under my breath more than I ever have. Mostly because of the dang like passwords and stuff. Usernames and passwords, and I can't, nobody knows them because it's just like automatic at the school. But if you want to do reflex math or prodigy math or keyboarding online or Lexia or any of these things, they have to have their usernames and passwords. And we don't know them. Ugh. Good job. Nice, Ari. Okay, Trump is talking. Looks like no more than 10 people. No travel. Like, I can't watch anymore. It's recess. So they're all playing outside. I just need to breathe. My blood is boiling right now. My kids are playing kick soccer baseball, right? So they've got the pitcher's mound and they're just kicking it. This is what I played in elementary school. So she's gonna roll it to India. India's gonna kick it, go! And she's gonna run to first base. See my grumpy neighbor? He just said, you can't play in the street. And I said, I didn't say this to him because I didn't hear it, but in my mind, I'm like, excuse me, when my kids came and told me. It's like, we can't play anymore. And I said, bull crap, you can't play anymore. He does not own the street. He does not own the circuit. Hurry up, grab it, Dana. I'll go get it. Okay, you guys, we just had a huge fight with our neighbor. I was trying to keep my cool, and there's a cop here now. He's right in the corner here. My kids are all bawling. He started to get racist, and he came out and he showed his revolver to all of us to let us know there's another cop right here. I did the right thing, you guys. I kept my cool, and now he's coming out. There's my neighbor. This is unbelievable.
See, because if that was me screaming, Julie, right now,
I know,
like that,
you're making the right decision.
I'd
I
be
know.
in jail.
Okay, you guys, we've all just been crying. We're super scared. There's a bunch of police here. My mom and dad are talking to them. Oh no, go get. Okay, guys, we've just been all crying. We're really scared, and there's a bunch of police here. My mom and dad are talking to one, and we had like kind of a not very good situation with our neighbor. We were playing kickball, and he yelled at us, and I mean, he just said, we were playing kickball, and we drew, you see our street right there? We drew chalk on that, and he came out and he's like, don't use the chalk in front of our house. And he said, my house is not a playground, so you can't like, don't draw in front of my house. And so we said, okay. And then Xander ran in and told my mom what happened, and she came out and she said, it's okay, you guys can still play kickball. So we keep playing, and Ari accidentally, it was on accident, he kicked the ball under the trailer, under his trailer right there. His trailer right, let's see, right there. Right there, it's that big trailer. So we were too scared to get it, and then it rolled out, and so we could still get it, and it was really scary because we didn't want to get it because he would get mad at us or something. And look, just a bunch of police are coming, and they're all just screaming, and they're so scared. We've all just been crying, and there's just a bunch of police here, and there's like, let me count them. There's like 1, 2, there's like 8, 10 police. Like, this is super scary. We've never had a time like this, especially with the coronavirus going on. We have no school, no gymnastics, and it's just really scary. Like, look at all those, you guys. I've never had this happen in my life.
Me either.
Just because of one unfriendly neighbor.
7 police.
This is crazy.
It did. A ball freaking just went on his grass, and
Yeah, it's really scary. There's just, like, look at all that. Look at all that. And, like, they shouldn't, and he was saying so much swear words in front of all of us, in front of Treyu, Ari, Kenya, and Nico is upstairs, so we couldn't do anything. Like, it's just really scary. So, I mean, wish us luck, guys.
There's so much.
I'll see you later.
You guys, that was unexpected. I've got here, let me show you this here. I have to cover it up so you don't see my phone number, but a witness statement about my psycho neighbor. I don't even know where to start. He basically came in and said, you know, you can't play. Don't kick in front of my house. This isn't a playground. And I went out and said, you guys can kick outside on the street. He does not own the street. Then he got up in my face and he starts swearing and dropping the F-bomb. And I said, will you please stop saying the F word in front of my kids? He's just swearing at me. You have no respect for my property. You are a mother that doesn't know how to take care of her kids. You are, like, think about the society and what you're doing. And I was like, what does that have to do with anything? We were just out here for recess, you know? But then, you guys, he goes into his garage, pulls out his rifle. It's in a bag, and he's shaking it. See this? And he points at it, and then puts it down. And I was like, oh, and I call the cops. Like 50 cops come to our house. Because when it's serious like that, they go to the scene and they're charging him. And I have to write a statement, and my printer has no ink, so I'm going to my friend's house. Okay, I just made dinner. My ears have gone a little bit more back to normal. It was bright red before. Playing some meditation music. Everybody, deep breath in. Ready? Through your nose. Go. Blow out. Blow out, Ari. Breathe in. Breathe in. I find it fascinating that while was talking to me about how horrible of a mother I was, I'm wearing this shirt. All right, I am going into this yogurt stop. Where is the sign? Oh, right there. Before everything closes down, because I think all restaurants and everything is closing down at 11 o'clock for probably 2 weeks, unless it's takeout. Taking it down with me because she did a great job in helping me to deal with the kids. She kind of took over and watched them while I was having this altercation with the cops and our piece of crap neighbor. Hey, so I wanted to reward her for helping me because I was yelling at her like, Dad, grab the kids. And she had to do it. So I just wanted to make sure she felt treated. My life has come to an official end. Look at this sign. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm treating myself. I mean, as if we don't have enough to worry about with the virus. Now I've got a neighbor waving guns at us, so that's super. The thing is, I don't even think he's worried about being sick with a virus or getting infected. I just think he's mean and racist. Because he was telling Alex, you know, I don't know how they do things in Nigeria, but here in America, go back to where you came from. And Alex was like, I knew you were racist. And he said, yes, I am. Just sucks, you guys. Thanks for your prayers. I know you're sending them.